So, did a little road trip this morning. Went to go see a friend. Lives out in the boonies. Well, further out in the boonies than we do. Nice relaxing drive, for the most part. Didn't sleep all night last night. Did not sleep at all. Not a wink. Because I was watching Bleach mangas. I woke up about a half an hour ago. After going to sleep about 3 o'clock. And I'm not sure if I'm glad that I even fucking checked the news. I probably could have gone a couple days without even fucking learning this. And maybe enough people would have, you know, freaked out about it enough to where I wouldn't be so fucking pissed off right now. I'm so pissed off I'm giggling. Okay? Anybody who sees me like this, you want to be about 12 feet away. Minimum. I don't know that I've been this pissed off this entire time. Appalled? I was appalled when they kept letting him on fucking CNN after he questioned Obama's fucking birth certificate. That was my appalled threshold back then. Embarrassed? I was embarrassed the day he became the Republican nominee. I was embarrassed for America. I was embarrassed for conservatism. I was embarrassed for this book right here. And everything it stands for. And all the good that it has done. All the hearts that it has mended. I don't care what you think about this book, but to a lot of people, this has done a lot of good. A lot more good than harm, by the way. And as far as religions goes, get your record straight. Or else suffer the consequences. I am the messenger of fate, and fate has warned you. You cannot escape my warnings. Furious? I was furious the day he committed treason from the stump. And people did not at that point rise as one and end him. You can't even fucking call yourself an American if you don't recognize that as truth. You are pissing on the graves of every person who died in World War I and World War II. pissing on graves? North Korea veterans, like my grandfather. He opened up their coffins and took a shit. Enraged? I'm counting that as a step beyond furious. I was enraged when they called it locker room talk. Bad enough they won't call a traitor a traitor. You know, motherfucker's got a beak and feathers and it's waddling around, quack, 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 quack. But no, it's not a duck. That's not a duck. I couldn't be a duck. You're fake news. If you don't recognize Donald Trump as a traitor to the United States of America, you don't recognize what a traitor would be. And frankly, the fact that it is a 100% guaranteed fact that if you support this idiot, that you watch Fox News, okay, should tell Fox News viewers, if they had an IQ above raw meat, that they were being fucking manipulated. You learn this in kindergarten, first grade. When a bunch of people say one thing, and then one person says, no, 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 it's this way, those people are all evil. Chances are that one person's a fucking liar. But we've let that one person become a cult. Much like a certain cult that took power in 1930s Germany. And if you can't see those parallels, if you're offended by that comparison, I welcome you to actually open up a fucking history book. The United States of America, you know, not like United Arab Emirates, the country that founded the United Nations, the country that founded the concept of world fucking peace, the country that founded the United Nations Human Rights Council, has now withdrawn from it. Good fucking job, you fucking retards. Good job. If I were to punch someone right now, their fucking skull would implode. That's how fucking pissed off I am. Okay? And I'm sure you could guess the myriad of grotesque fucks that I'd like to be punching. Enough is enough. Somebody needs to do something about this motherfucker. Because I don't have the gas money to do it myself. Okay? Motherfuckers better be glad I gave away all my shit. Let me put it this way. I've already proven what a bunch of fucking amateurs you are in one arena. Let me just make the decision to not take physical action and see what happens to you. For I, as I have proven, am Nothin, Lord and High Archmage of all realms. And I have come back to this plane, little puppies, to warn you insolent pecks. You look around for dwarves and midgets. Children, you are the dwarves. You are the midgets. You are the little tiny creatures. And there is a world that I creatures. And I'm afraid I can't keep it closed any longer. The time has come, young puppies, for you to go fetch your ball. Now, whoever sees this, go and watch the stars and you will see a sign. I call on the spirit of all of those who have died in the past 3 years, who bore witness to what was unfolding. And to those who were killed for what they knew, I am them captains. This isn't a news video. This isn't a, oh, I want to be popular and get views video. This is a, I'm making declarations and it might suck to be used video. And my fingers snapping's getting a little muted because my fucking palms are sweating. I'm so pissed off. So, if you heard little Nikki Haley and fucking worse than senseless Pompey, oh, Pompey who knew not Pompey. Pompey fucking reincarnated in our U.S. State Department. He damn near looks just like him. It's kind of creepy, actually. They made their little statement. And they made it about like YouTube conspiracy talking points. Okay? And then they said they'd continue to be advocating. And you ain't done a whole lot of advocating. You haven't been trying to make a fucking big impact on the Human Rights Council last I checked. And they're saying it's about this and that. Do you know what it's about? It's about that right there. Because we are Germany after it fell and was made a zombie of a nation. Understand that. Understand that. It's as if the Quincy trainee. Oh, and you'd have to actually get in the mangas to learn about that. But Yumachika calls her. And then Coolhorn agrees. The two of them can't come to the same conclusion and be wrong. Well, it's like Stalin sent her to Germany. And she reanimated the whole country. Well, think about where America's actually been in the past 10 years. I mean, let's face it. From a white supremacist point of view, things got so bad we had to fucking hire the janitor, you know? Things got so bad, we actually had a black president. Yeah, things got so bad in Louisiana, we hired tech support, and that didn't fucking work out for us. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I will say any insulting thing I can think of about Bobby Jindal. I don't care how offensive it is. It can't be offensive enough. You talk about people who actually do bad things. You can say as bad a thing as you want about somebody who's actually doing bad things that's harming thousands of people, that's fucking killing thousands of people. Okay, somebody, you know, is there any line that you can make on Hitler jokes? Okay, well then when a government official makes a decision that kills thousands of fucking people in a similar fashion to which Hitler did, I don't give a fuck who they are. If they're an ethnic group, I don't care why they fucking killed him. Okay? You're still a monster. And these fucking monsters that have taken over our government at the behest and will of the Russian Federation at a time after our economy collapsed and we were given a chance by God to redeem ourselves. We were given a chance to unite. We were given a chance to bring the world together. And all it would have taken was some actual conservative leadership on the part of Republicans in Congress during the Obama administration. And the whole world would be a much better place. And anybody who had an ounce of true Christianity or any true faith in them, anybody who had any true love or compassion for their fellow human beings, saw that chance And their hearts have been breaking ever since. And now we have to see and hear little children being separated from their parents. For what? For what? Just imagine in your neighborhood. In fact, oh, the lessons we can teach. Perhaps that's a bit of a rash decision. But imagine, just imagine, a scenario not unlike the television series Jericho. Now, it doesn't have to have nukes, okay? It doesn't take nukes to decapitate a society. Right now. Just imagine. All you've got left is your local government. And there's wandering gangs of people who got more guns than your local government. And they're coming into your fucking town. And they're taking your women and children. And they're killing your men. And you, because I know not a lot of women watching this, but I'm sure women could empathize this situation without me having to ascribe it to them. You tell your wife or your high school sweetheart who's pregnant with your child, take our child and go to the neighboring country and request asylum. Go through that neighboring country that's too poor to take care of us, and go to the next country that's rich enough to take care of us and request asylum. I'll stay here. And then you probably get shot before they make it out of town. And what does your ghost have to witness? Your wife, her spirit will be calling to you and keeping you attached to this world, and you will be forced to witness your wife have your child taken from her. Imagine that was you. What has happened can no longer be forgiven.